Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. Watch the video with your suggested sound. First card out, Six of Pentacles. Let's do two more. Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. And this matches with the suggested sound, but I feel like you have income coming in, right? Obviously, in the definition of the word, that matches your value in a way where you do not have to count your coins in such a meticulous manner. And I was talking to Leo about that at the beginning of the year. If that, if you have Leo in your chart, what I mean to say is that the income coming in is going to be in abundance, okay? A lot of money where you do not have to budget in the same way. 49 as I got that out. Okay, here, let's build on that. Queen of Pentacles. You know what I want to say if you've been watching my videos. You are morphing into this responsible Capricorn. Whether you like Capricorn energy or not, like if you're over the age of 30, then you're a progressed Capricorn according to astrology. All right, bottom of the deck, Three of Hearts. Maybe that breaks your heart because you don't like Capricorns. All right, let's keep looking. And the Lovers, it's like I was just talking to Scorpio in a way that may help you, but you are no longer choosing to do any type of healing work at your job, at your place of business. Like you are no longer focused on your relationship that you have with money. Again, the manner at which you budget. Now you have the Lovers on the table, Gemini energy. That came up for Scorpio too, but with the Magician card. You now realize that you have the choice to, no matter how you feel about it, you have the choice to take the better paying job. More on this Three of Swords. Yeah, similar to Scorpio, it's like you do not have to heal from a work environment where the people are not making good choices, where there is constantly an issue to fix. You're just going to choose the job that gets you the most money. And then Knight of Cups, choose the job that offer is coming in. I think you're going to just settle with that. More on the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, one more, and the Eight of Cups. Because it's reasonable for you to move towards money. Even if your passion, perfect. King of Wands at the bottom, you. Even if your passion isn't found in that place of business, the Tower card, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Scorpio energy, I mentioned it. Maybe watch the Scorpio reading. You're going to let things come down because your goal right now is to get the most money. Not to find the most alignment with your passion, which is tricky for Sagittarius. The Sun. One more. Four of Pentacles. Didn't I say this is Sun in Capricorn? And this is the Sun card. You're now focused in the way that a Capricorn is. You're just going to use the systems that present themselves to you, 321 as I'm getting that out, to get to the money. Bottom of the deck. This came up in Scorpio's reading. Queen of Cups. Maybe even together in their reading. But it's that, like, you've been trying to debate over where you feel the most at peace or where the coworkers are the kindest. None of that matters no more. You're just going to get to the money. Strength card, that came out in their reading too. Look, it flipped up. I'm going to put it back in. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Let's do that. The Ace of Swords. The Five of Wands, one more, two more came out. The Seven of Pentacles. You just want to, and the Four of Wands, you only want to focus on the euphoria that you can make by investing time in a location, right? Capricorn rules time. You only want to focus on the euphoria that you can make from longevity as you make your way up the pay scale salary, the pay salary scale. Bottom of the deck. Oh, nice. I don't have reversals. Look. So because this was reversed, right, you're also going to go hyper independent. And people have their ideas about hyper independence, but I'll say this, and Capricorns know this. When you ask people for help, you're also creating an avenue for them to create negative stories about you because you ask them for help. Capricorn knows, just do it by yourself, and then you don't have to deal with any negative projections about you. Libra energy, just wake up to the fact that you can do this without asking for help. I'm going to take those two out. Let's clarify the Judgment. What else is Sagittarius waking up to? Libra energy. What else? The Justice card. More Libra energy. Your growth has allowed for you to flourish independently. This includes if you're in a relationship. There's something about that. One more. The Queen of Wands. You popped out as the King and the Queen. The Devil card. Ooh, I was going to say if you're partnered with someone. Capricorn energy came out. If you're partnered with someone, what are you defending? No, that was a question for you, Sagittarius. What are you defending? Because I saw in the cards. But I will say there's this idea of protecting yourself from the anxiety of being completely independent. And that can mean independent from your conscious desire to be at a place that you are aligned with. Just get money. Capricorn energy. I'll repeat it again. Just get money. Okay, cool. And if you're defending a relationship with a person, it's because you know that if you break up with them, there's going to be a lot of steps that you or he or she or they need to take for that relationship to dissolve. So you're protecting your anxiety. The Emperor card. One more. The Strength card. I said this, I'm going to repeat it, 702 as I get it out. So this is the end of this chapter. You have the strength to do it by yourself. Leo and Aries energy. The fire signs always pop out for you, Sagittarius. Clarify the doing it by yourself. 3 of Cups. And it's gonna feel so good. Yeah. It's so good. I wonder what sign Raphael Sadiq is. But yeah, it's part of that is attached to the fact that there's something about that. When you ask people for help, it's like they criticize you and they talk poorly about you. When you just needed help, like no more than that. You don't need them to do anything for you. You just needed help. So you get to avoid those stories. Maybe your partner, Sagittarius, when you're not around, when you're around, in front of you, is talking poorly about you. That partner could be colleagues, friends, your person, you know. One more card, Page of Cups. Your person. It's like these people want to project that you're a page, but you already popped out as the King and the Queen and the Emperor. But when you're asking for help, this is the projection that they create in their reality. You know, I hope Capricorn energy, look what I was about to say, welcomes you and embraces you because you're there. Be independent.